Yo, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to the podcast. Got myself and Hump, as always, in the building. The man, the myth, the legend. How are you doing, Big Hump?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Summer's starting,
Yeah.
getting kind of hot. Don't really
Mhm.
like that, but hey, better than the rain.
Some good
Yeah,
golf weather for you, Hump. I know you're big into it right now.
yeah, good golf weather for me just to suck like ass. So,
Well, I promise you,
hey.
I'm not on a tour either. I promise. Promise. So we big. Man, let's get into it. Get right into it. Big game one last night, Spurs versus Thunder. One of the best basketball games I've had the privilege of watching in quite some time. Hope I want to hear your initial reactions before we dive a little bit deeper here.
Um, Wemby's the best player in the world, man. That's really like the biggest thing I took from this. Like 41 points, 24 rebounds on 25 shots, and he hit 14 shots out of the 25.
Yeah,
I mean, that's crazy to me, man. It's hard to wrap my head around it a bit, you know?
agreed.
Um, I just, dude, that man's not real, bro. Like he's not real. He's not real. And the thing, bro, like he's only like a couple months older than me. So it's like
That is insane.
he's got years and
Oh
years
yeah.
and years ahead of him. He's probably gonna three-peat for Defensive Player of the Year, and I won't be surprised if he like wins MVP in the next 4 years. So,
Yeah.
dude,
He
he's a
very well
monster.
couple MVPs in the next 4 years, man. He's that good.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
might be he is the best defensive player I've ever seen. And like last night, he only had 3 blocks, but his impact is so much more than just the blocks. I'm seeing Thunder players get past their defenders and what would have been easy layups. They're seeing Wemby and they're Nash dribbling. They're dribbling back out to the 3-point line because they know there's no way they can get their shot off. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not going to say it's completely Wemby's fault for or his doing on shutting down SGA like he did, but his SGA's bread and butter is driving past his defender, getting to the lane, getting to the rim, but he can't do that against Wemby. Even J-Dub struggled. I know that's your guy. I think he had 25 or 26 on 25 shots. So he's just such a difference maker, man. And to be his age and doing what he's done on a defensive side and then come back and hit some clutch buckets. I mean, this dude hit a logo three to tie the game in overtime.
My goodness, bro. If you would have
Almost,
seen my face.
I was watching it live and I was like, that's a horrible shot. Like, no, only one person, maybe two people in that league get away with that shot, and that's Dame and Steph Curry. But as the shot's going up, I'm like, it's a horrible shot. What are you doing? And as it's going down, I'm like, okay, this dude's legit. This dude's legit. But to do it all without De'Aaron Fox, who's getting paid, I think close to $45 million a year, who is essentially kind of like their close game clutch player, a former
Ball
clutch player of the
handler,
year.
like it's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's a big win for the Spurs team and in Oklahoma City against the Oklahoma City team who hasn't lost the game. Let this sink in, man. Since mid-April. It's been over a month since they lost a basketball game. And to do that, how they did it with incredible performances from role players from OKC like Alex Caruso. Man, this was a game Oklahoma City should have won. I mean, if you
Yeah.
look back on it, they're gonna what the outcome of the series is, let's say they lose, they're gonna look back on game one. So we got 30 points from Alex Caruso and we didn't win. This was a statement game, man, and I loved it. I loved every second of it.
I did want to make one point. You brung up De'Aaron Fox. Um, I would think De'Aaron Fox is probably like the primary ball handler.
Mhm.
right? I mean that Stephen Castle. However, is it Stefan or Stephen?
Yeah, Stefan.
It's Stefan. Okay. Uh, he had 11 turnovers.
Hmm.
So imagine if De'Aaron Fox did play and he was the primary ball handler.
Yeah.
That's we're looking at I don't want to say a blowout, but maybe like them winning by like 15, maybe
Yeah.
pushing 20. So that's spooky. They, OKC has to step it up. They really have, they gotta find a way to make their threes. They chucked up a lot of threes and it's just I didn't like
Yeah.
it.
They had some open
They just
looks too.
look
I mean, they were there.
they
San Antonio was very, I think their game plan was just getting the ball out of Shea's hands and making other players beat you. And they gave up some open looks, especially in that first half, but they just could not convert. And that's might be their downfall.
think Alex Caruso made what a little under half of like
I know
the
he
three
made
pointers that
eight
were
of them.
made.
I think,
Eight.
yeah, half the
Yeah,
threes,
it
which
was eight.
is incredible. I mean, that's not his game. And sure enough, that
Not
was
at
his
all.
game last night, and still couldn't pull off the win. You mentioned other guards who stepped up, even though Stephon Castle had 11 turnovers. He had 11 assists. It was not a great
He
game, but it
did.
was it was an okay game. But look at the rookie, man, Dylan Harper. 20 years. This dude turned 20
Dude,
in March. He's younger than you and I out
when
there.
I when I say I always tell people about Dylan, like, bro, it looks like he's been here before. Like, it looks like he has been here. He's not phased. That's the thing about this draft class. Edgecombe, uh, Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, they they're like so locked in. It is crazy to me. Like I just
Yeah.
it's scary because I know once Cooper makes it into the playoffs, which I hope he does maybe next year, the year after
Mhm.
next, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be very scary because he's
Yeah.
uber athletic. And that's one thing I like to see in the playoffs is athletic players because athletic players take a lot of momentum away from the opponents, bro. And seeing somebody like him in the playoffs is gonna be crazy. But just seeing Dylan Harper, oh my goodness, getting killed by a 20-year-old scoring 20 plus points on you in the first game of the Western Conference Final, and you're the
Yeah.
probably the best defensive team in the league. It's like kind of like, oh, okay, maybe I gotta worry a bit. So it's spooky, spooky,
Man,
Alex,
he's a
spooky.
smooth operator too. I tell you, that dude drives to the lane, hit you with a little shimmy, with a spin, just smooth operator. You're completely right, man. He does not look like a 20-year-old out there. Looks like he's been in this moment before. He's prepared, and he's out here hunting their worst defender hunting AJ Mitchell last night, just taking him to the hole, just inserting his will, pause, just yeah, 7 steals as well. I think tied the rookie record with Magic Johnson. So that's something to be pretty proud of as well. Love seeing what those guys did, especially with the absence of De'Aaron Fox, and just man, just what a game. And I hope that the series is this way. And as a sports analyst, oh, I hope this series goes 7, but as a basketball fan, I hope this series goes 4 and the Spurs just smoke the Thunder.
Wow.
I think Thunder need a little bit of humble pie, as they say. But it's not going to happen like that. But I'm really rooting for the Spurs here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I am too a little bit, man. I just nothing against OKC. I think they're a great team. Like
Yeah,
all the fouls aside, they're still a great team. If the foul
100%.
calls didn't go their way, they're winning the Lakers series in seven. They're still gonna blow out the Suns, but
Yeah,
they're winning the Lakers series in seven. They're still the one seed. Nothing really changes. So they're still a
yeah,
good team, but to see a 22-year-old from France first time in the playoffs win a ring is, that's crazy.
Yeah,
or James Harden on the other side. We'll get to that soon, but
we will. We will. So you brought up the refs, man, and to be honest, I really want to hit up this point. As you know, and as a lot of people know, Shea Gilgeous has an incredible whistle. He does. That is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, I'm a big hater on him, but he is an incredible player. He is an incredible player, incredible talent. I mean, this dude from the mid range is t- just out of this world.
yeah,
Driving to the lane as well. The moves that he does, it's it's really beautiful. It's a work of art, to be honest. But you don't really see that. You see all his theatrics and all his
yeah,
flopping. And honestly, in a way, it kind of takes away, from my perspective, from how great he is. I mean, he's back-to-back MVP, and rightfully so. He definitely deserved it because he's uber talented and just can carry a team or just take over games. You see it night in, night out. Averages 30, man. He's just incredible ball player. But yeah, I think that what he does is kind of makes people think he's not as good as he is. But he's special. He really is. As much hate as I get,
100%,
he's
bro.
special.
I think it's one of those things where it's like the refs think, and everyone knows that this team is so good, and the refs think it's like, oh well, if they are this good, then maybe maybe the call did happen. Maybe this did happen. Maybe this didn't happen. It's one of those things where it's like the better your team is, the more you're gonna get the call because they think your team is so good. And it's like maybe their team is good enough to actually bait those calls. So I think it's one of those things. It's kind of like it's kind of like the Chiefs. Okay. I don't think the Chiefs are cheating. I'm just gonna say that right now. I'm not gonna fall for that bait. The Chiefs are not cheating. The Chiefs just know how to do the right thing.
Uh,
Every coach has told a team, do what you gotta do to win the game. If you gotta play it to your advantage, do it. Brady did it, Peyton did it, A-Rod did it, Montana did it, Steve Young did it. They all flopped. Steve Young didn't flop as much. Steve Young was actually a hard-nosed dog. But still, I'm just saying, you're not finna. I'm not falling for it. Okay, the whistle, the whistle is something, but he's a dog, man. He's a top five guard of all time, point guard, top five point guard all time, and I'm not gonna take that away from him. I can't. I really can't.
I think
I I can't.
feel like I need a list in front of me to say he's a top five guard. I mean, you got Magic, of course. I'm putting Curry above him still, based
Oh
off
yeah,
of range.
Curry, Magic and Curry are always gonna be
I
my one and two,
You said point guard
but
or just guard?
point guard, point guard.
Okay.
Because I
Curry,
mean
Mac.
Jordan, Kobe, of course.
Yeah, really shoot. Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
you may be right,
maybe
talent
we could
wise.
say Chris Paul, maybe, but Chris
Oh,
Paul hasn't won a ring, no
yeah.
MVPs.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's hard, it's hard to not give him credit. He's
Hmm.
so good, and he does the same. He's really Giannis as a guard. He's going to do the same thing every time, and you
Yeah.
can't stop him. You just can't, man. And I gotta give it to him, but the refs gotta lock in.
Yeah.
The refs gotta lock in, bro. The refs, they really gotta lock in. They really have to lock in because it's bad.
It is. And like
They
without
miss
free throws,
calls.
he's probably averaging still a smooth 24, 25 without free throws. I mean, I think he averaged what, like maybe 31 this year. So maybe a little bit less averaging wise, but he's gonna get his buckets regardless. And he's a credible player, but man, he's just so unlikable. I don't know if it's because he's Canadian. I don't know if it's no hate to the
Those
Canadian
damn
watching
those
the
damn
podcast.
Canadians. The only good
Damn
Canadian is
Canadian.
Dylan Brooks, man.
Yeah, Lou
Dylan
Dort.
Brooks, the only
Nobody
good.
likes Lou Dort either.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
Canadian.
Jesus, he sucks. Oh my God, I hate Lou Dort, bro.
I hate him
Hate
too.
Lou
That dude was
Dort.
playing
Lou
football.
Wentz Dort.
Yeah.
Lou Wentz.
His mom knew he was going to be a horrible person, so that she named him
That's
Lugans.
a football player, bro. It's a
Yeah.
real life football player.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, like we're ultimately the point we're trying to get at is SJ is an incredible player and he deserved the MVP this year. You would like to see the flopping stop a little bit, but it's his game. I mean, he has to adjust, or defenses have to adjust to him. Hopefully, refs can adjust and understand that jumping into people is not a foul or things like that. That's really all I have to say about the SJ point. Like I said, deserved MVP, incredible player, but still hated or not liked for I'd say a good reason.
Shout out SGA. J Dub's better, but shout out SGA.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So now we're gonna go out east, man. Game one tonight. We got the Cavaliers and the Knicks. Before we get into discussion about the series, I want to talk about my stance on the Cavs. It's not really super well documented, but after the Cavs made the trade for Harden, I'm on record saying that they're gonna win the finals. Now, the talent on this Cavaliers team is one of the best in the league. I mean, you got Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. You got shooting Dean Wade, Max Strus, Sam Merrill. You got defense. It's almost like just an incredibly balanced, just great team. But man, I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't disappointed at times. Going 7 games with the Raptors team, who was incredibly injured at the time, was pretty disappointing. And then going down 2-0 against the Pistons last series, I was freaking I was freaking out, man. I was freaking out. But here comes Hump telling me to just stay calm, remain the course, and look at
I
that.
tell you,
What do you know? As the Cavs advance in 7,
they locked in.
they
They
did.
locked in.
So what do you think about this series? And
Uh, this is a very close one. Like when I
mm,
say very close, this is very close. It's like night and day.
yeah,
Like they kind of, it's like the Knicks have better scores, in my opinion. I think have better scores. Jalen Brunson had uh Miles Bridges, and I'll add OG in there as well. I think those four combined are better scores than Mitchell, Harden, and I'll throw Evan Mobley. I'm just gonna use those three.
okay,
I mean, I just think they're much better scores, but I think the Cavs have a better front court, in my opinion. I like Jared Allen and Evan Mobley way more than I do Cat and what's the guy's name? Is it Mitchell?
oh,
They
Mitchell
call him
Robinson,
Mitchell
yeah,
Robinson. Yeah. I like those two better than I like Cat and Robinson. So I'm gonna take the Cavs in 7, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks win it in 6. So James Harden has to step up, bro. James Harden gotta
yes,
step up. He's got to. You can't be seen as one of the greatest two guards of all time just to get to the points where you're finna go to the finals. The last time he was in the finals was what, 2013, 2012 when he played Bron,
yeah, that's right, man.
and he was what, a third option on that team?
Probably. I think he might have been
Yeah,
coming off the bench,
yeah,
honestly.
coming off the bench, 6 man actually. So now you are basically sharing the number one option. I'm not gonna call him number two. I kind of see it as like a CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens type of thing where 1A, 1B. So you're seen as half of the number one option. You can't go out there and half-ass it. You gotta you gotta give me 20 and you gotta give me at least 7 assists. Gotta
Yeah.
give it to me. It's non-negotiable, in my opinion. Against a team like this, it's not hard either. It's really not. Jalen Brunson can't guard a soul. I'm just gonna be honest. He can't guard a soul. So You really only gotta worry about who? Josh Hart? Who else?
Yeah.
Trey
Maybe
McBride?
maybe Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, but because they have Donovan Mitchell on the court, I mean one of their I think OG is probably their best defender is going to be occupied with him. So
And
yeah,
he's
you're
not
probably
even he's game to game. So
yeah, definitely. But on the other side of the ball, you saw in the Pistons series, Harden was getting hunted as well. He's kind of lost a step as expected. He's 36 years old. Um, but yeah, whenever he gets switched on to Brunson, just you're not going to stop Brunson regardless. He's going to get his points too. Similar
yeah.
in a similar fashion to SGA, but a little bit more likable. But he's going to get his points. I think in this series, the Knicks have been playing really well as of late. After Danhausen uncursed them, they have gone 6-0. Shout out to
Honestly.
shout out to Danhausen or some Fanhausens over here.
Holy pull.
But
Holy pull, bro.
I think
Oh
I
my
think I'm going
goodness.
with the Knicks in 6 games here. That's they've been playing some good basketball. Man, beat the piss out of the 76ers couple times.
Yeah.
Last game without OG Anunoby, who I think is the X factor in this series for the Knicks, who's been, like you said, day to day. I don't know what he hurt, but I think a
Hamstring.
lower hamstring, which is no
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
I think that Harden turns up for one game at least, helps the Cavs get one, and you're gonna have a heroic Donovan Mitchell performance. But I do think that the Knicks have this series. I'm excited for it. You kind of have the rest versus rust factor. I mean, the Knicks haven't played in I think feels like a week or so, and the Cavaliers just played 2 days ago. So we'll kind of see what's better, being rusty, not playing, or not having as much rest. But yeah, ultimately to wrap up, what all I'm saying is that the Knicks are winning because Danhausen has uncursed them. That's what's going on.
You are fast. Danhausen. We love
Saw on
Danhausen over
ESPN.
here, man. We're Fanhausen. The GOAT. Um,
Big win against the Miz with his mini housings.
Facts, man. Sucks for Kit Wilson. I'm a big Kit Wilson fan.
Really?
Too much toxic masculinity around here. We don't go for that. Toxic, toxic, toxic. Um, uh, OG Anunoby, man. Would you say he could win the MVP if he misses this game? If he's that big of like if he's that big of an X factor, you think he can win the Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Or do you think they're just gonna give it to Jalen Brunson just to give it to him?
I think that what it's going to be is that it'll probably go to Jalen Brunson just because you kind of look at stats and you look at like offensive scoring, and I'm sure Jalen Brunson will probably put up average at least like 28, 29 points this series. But will he be the best overall player in a series? I don't think so. I think that OG Anunoby's had an incredible playoff run. I think he's shooting over 50% from three, averaging over 20 points a game in the games that he has played while playing some really solid defense. So I don't think he would get Western Conference MVP. I'm sorry, Eastern Conference MVP, but I think he has the potential to be the best player, best overall player on the Knicks this series. Like you think about it's not often that Andre Iguodala will win a Finals MVP over Curry. You know, like in this sense, Iguodala would be OG Anunoby and Curry would be Brunson, who would have I guess, the more points, better offensive stats, just not the
Just
better overall impact.
the prettier pick, basically. It's
Yeah.
like just saying you're picking a QB to win Super Bowl MVP,
Mhm.
when in reality, your defense had so many sacks, so many interceptions. So it's like one of those things. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a Mack truck if he's healthy. I think he's
Yeah.
gonna be a Mack truck. I think especially in the Garden, locking up somebody like James Harden and then going on the other side of the court and being an offensive threat, which I'm not gonna sit here and say OG Anunoby is like, oh, he's Bron, he's KD.
Oh
No,
yeah, yeah.
but he's an above average scorer in my opinion.
Mhm.
So if you can do that, it's kind of hard to like not like be like, okay, Jalen, he won it. But what? Like, did he really win it? Like, did he
Yeah,
really win it? But not to take anything away from JB at all. He's an
yeah.
amazing player. I
This,
think he's,
yeah.
one of the, I think he's a top five guard now in the league. But
To think about what could have been with the Mavericks, man, that's insane.
oh my goodness, that team. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that team.
But then you probably wouldn't have gotten Kyrie, but that's still a pretty, very talented team.
Yeah.
I just looked it up. OG Anunoby's playoff stats so far in 2026: 21.4 points, 7.5 rebounds, 1.9 steals per game, and shooting 64% from the field, 59% from three. So yeah, I know that most of these his looks are probably open looks because Brunson and Cat are guarding some of his attention, but it's big knocking down those shots.
Yeah.
And he has been this postseason ever
And he
since they
deserves it.
got.
He really
Yeah.
deserves it. He can guard your best player. He can
Yeah.
100% guard your best player, and then he can sit in the corner or he can attack the paint. He just he's a quiet assassin, man. I like that about OG. BOG. OG the OG.
Well, have you seen like the videos of him? It's like you
Like
just,
smiling.
yeah, you just hit a game winner, OG, smile. And he's like, yeah, yeah, it's just like that. Just like that. Congrats, Jalen. Oh, what a guy. What a guy. So I guess I'm gonna talk about my little Cavs X factor. So in order for the Cavs to win this series, like you mentioned, man, you need some performances out of Harden. He's my X factor for the Cavs. Thinking back to even last year with the Clippers, he had a couple of performances in that series against the Nuggets where he just turned it up, but he also had a couple of performances where he simmered it way down and just left his shoes at the house, as they say. Just didn't show up. And so far this playoffs, you haven't really gotten a playoff performance where he's just turned it up. So I think that in order for the Cavs to make it and make to the finals advance, you need at least 2 games of Harden just being Harden.
Yeah.
And yeah, watching the games, at least game seven, it almost looks like whenever Harden and Mitchell are out there, it's a little bit out of sync. It's almost like, hey, it's my turn. Hey, it's your turn. It's like almost like they haven't found their rhythm yet, like how Donovan and Darius Mitchell have. So maybe they find it here and come out victorious, but it's an uphill battle, at least compared to how well the Knicks have been playing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go a different route here. Uh, I think what I said about James Harden still stays. I It's not that he's not gonna be an X factor. It's just that I'm expecting a certain standard from James Harden because he's seen as he's a top 75 player of all time. I mean, you you have that credit to your name now. So I expect a certain standard from you. But I think Evan Mobley might be the X factor because he has to grab the boards. Because like you just said, which you made a great point, it's almost like they're fighting for the ball. Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, it's my turn, it's my turn. Nobody should be fighting for the ball if you can get defensive rebounds, defensive stops. Everybody gets a share, more offensive possessions. So it's everybody can eat if you can get more rebounds. I'm cool. He's averaging 8 rebounds in the playoffs. That's cool. But you're going against a guy like Cat, who's averaging what I think maybe 12, probably 11 in the postseason. So he's super physical. Aside the zesty things he does, but he's a very physical player. So and Cat's gonna give him a hell of a game. Cat's gonna give him a hell of
Yeah.
a game because he's a very versatile player. So he has to step up against Cat, in my opinion. And if he can do that, and he's able to get the ball to James or Donovan Mitchell to just let them have fun with it, I mean, you can really like I'd say you can really like have the Knicks really scared going into like game three.
Yeah.
So that's my X factor, man.
I like where you're
Damn
going
it,
there.
James.
I like where you're going there. I think Evan Mobley is a super talented player. Do you know how much he's getting paid? How much do you
I
think a player Evan Mobley's caliber is getting paid?
I don't want to. SJ is making what?
I'm not, I think maybe 60.
60? Okay, I want to. I'd say what? He's making what? Maybe 30 mil.
He's making 53.
Evan Moore's making 53.
Evan Mobley making $53 million. That is a lot of money for somebody. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but I don't think he's not $53 million.
Is Luca even making that much?
I don't know.
Look,
I think
Luca. There's no way Luca makes that much, right?
Luka's making three for 160, 50, roughly about the same as Luka is what Evan Mobley's getting paid. It just so happened that
Now, Evan.
Evan Mobley got Defensive Player of the Year last year, which kind of triggered this incentive or whatever. But $53
Fair.
million, man, you can't go out there, be afraid of the lights. I do worry about his frame though. I think he's gonna be okay on cat, at least on a perimeter. But he's long, pause, but he's just very thin. Like he's
Yeah.
7 foot, maybe like 225, 250, right, somewhere in that range. And Cat's got some muscle to him, and same with Mr. Robinson coming off the bench. That dude, that's a large guy. Pause. But yeah, I think this is gonna be definitely a test for Evan Mobley, and to be making this much money, man, you gotta step up to the plate. There's no time. We don't give this grace. We give this grace to young players. You're getting paid $53 million. You're supposed to be maybe our number two, not our number one, but supposed to be maybe our number two. But yeah, we give that grace to young players, man. You're getting paid 53. So we gotta step up here.
You gotta
I,
step
I
up
do like
late.
I did have my X factor as Harden, but yeah, I think you might be right, man. I think it's Evan Mobley. I didn't realize how much he's getting paid and how much of an impact he's supposed to have. So big performance from him is what was needed for the Cavs to win the series, as well as Harden.
And he's not a bad 3-point shooter either.
No, no, he can
So
knock
I
it down.
mean, he can knock it down. If he can do that, he's averaged 17 in the playoffs. I'm not against it because he averaged 17 last year, but he only played 8 games last year. So would you
Second,
would you would you want him to push for 20?
if you're getting paid 53 and you're averaging 17, you have to be one of the best defenders in the world.
And which I think he is.
He probably he's been okay.
But
Just man,
I can get somebody his size that can guard 1 through 5. I can get that.
yeah. I'd
So
argue that OG Anunoby can guard 1 through 5, and he's not getting paid 53.
yeah. So I mean,
Rudy
it's
Gobert holds
all
it
about
down.
like,
He's not getting paid
yeah.
50. But I guess trade off there. Evan Mobley is more of a threat offensively. God, I just can't. I'm having a hard time believing that this dude's getting paid 53. That's a
That's a
horrible
lot of
contract.
money. That's a
Yeah,
lot of money.
for someone who's not much of a
Shout
threat
out
off.
to his agent. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. They
Oh
got that
yeah.
to go through.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, we got game one tonight. Hopefully we got another good series. I don't expect it to live up to the Spurs Thunder series, but hopefully it's a good one here. And man, I sure would look like a genius if the Cavs made it, but we'll have to see. So one more
We'll
basketball
see.
thing before we get into a fun topic me and Hum discussed. Pelicans hired their new coach yesterday, Jamal Mosley. former coach of the Orlando Magic. And as a big Pelicans fan, I don't hate the move at all. Obviously, you hear names rumored for the coaching search: Rajon Rondo, Darvin Ham, Steve Hetzel, who assistant with the Nets right now. Obviously, you want Rondo. I mean, there's an unknown with Rondo, yeah, but just the excitement there, because Rondo would be a great coach. I mean, he was basically a
Absolutely.
coach on the floor as a point guard, had multiple 0 point 20 assist games, and just saw the floor differently, and really probably was the glue in those good Celtics teams in the early 2010s, late 2000s.
Yes.
But they hired Jamal Mosley, the experienced coach who has been with the Orlando Magic the past couple of years, who had a pretty up and down season, but did happen to go up 3-1 on the Pistons. Did choke it in historic fashion. But yeah, like I said, I don't hate this move, but just as a Pelicans fan, I'm not exactly sure what direction has been established. We're not good. We suck. We are not good. We won 20 games the past 2 years. And it almost seems like we're still trying to compete, but we do not have the roster or talent to compete. So hopefully some big moves are made, and this hiring seems more of like a, hey, we're going for it. We're gonna try to win. If you would have got Rondo, I could see a way where he's like your developmental coach. You trade away all your players except for the young guys and Queen and Fears. You kind of have these guys progress together as you're going through a rebuild, but yeah, with
It,
Mosley, the direction's not really. It's kind of confusing. I'm not sure exactly where they're going. I would have liked a rebuild approach, but I don't think he's a bad coach at all. Still would have loved Rondo, but it could be worse. We could have had Darvin Ham. So I'm okay with it.
Darvin Ham.
Oh,
Still
pockets.
can't get over. Still can't get over that clip, man. I don't know what he said. I don't remember
Oh,
what he said. He
yeah, I
was
remember.
showing something on the clipboard, and all I heard was Bron say, "Wow, wow." Bron was so pissed, bro. It's hilarious. I would have liked Rajon Rondo. Um, I think it would have been a fun move, but also somebody that the players could connect with. You see, I was
Hmm.
working for the Lakers, but again, Lakers have Luka, they have Bron, they have AR, they have a lot of pieces. But you have somebody who knows what it's like to be on a losing team, and he knows what it's like to be on a winning team. He knows
Yeah.
what it takes to get to the dance. He knows what it takes to, you know, build and, just stick together when your team sucks. Because the Pelicans suck. They suck. It's
It's the
what
truth.
Cam Ward said. I mean, we ass. We
Yeah.
ass. I mean, like um it would have been a fun pick, but you know, I don't see I don't see the new head coach staying that long. What's his name? I'm sorry, I don't.
Jamal Mosley, he actually got a
Jamal.
five-year contract.
Wow.
So the details on how much he's getting paid have not been released yet, but yeah, a 5-year contract is also one of the things I was not a fan of. That's a long time. You're expecting him to grow with Derek Queen, with Fears and whatever young core you have at the moment. So not a great move, but I
Uh,
mean, I guess I'm accustomed to the Pelicans making bad moves. It could have been worse. Could have been worse.
I will say this: he is a fighter as a coach. He is a fighter
Yeah,
because he put up a good fight with Orlando Magic, with the
he
team I
did.
thought was very underdeveloped and very underwhelming in every aspect, in my opinion. But you know, who knows how this could go? Maybe they could shake something up. It all starts at the top with the GM. You know,
Hmm.
what moves do you make? Who do you draft? Y'all don't have a first round pick this year, do y'all?
No, we traded it for Derek Queen. Unprotected. We got lucky. It's only the eighth overall pick, but it could have been worse. No pick. Yeah, it's tough right
I
now.
don't even know what moves y'all could make, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a player that would. willingly go to New
Oh yeah.
Orleans at this
It's
point.
not many,
Like
if any. Like the people who are
it's
signing in New Orleans are 1 foot out of the league. Like, hey, I need a shot so I can stay in the league maybe in a couple of 5 years. You're not gonna ever get a premium free agent. It's just not New
so
Orleans. There's just not a free agent destination.
yeah, I just think like New Orleans is not a it's not the big city when it comes to
Yeah.
basketball anymore. It's not that. You know, football is different. Players
Mhm.
would willingly go to there because it's football. But for
Yeah.
basketball and you're just playing no ass, I just wouldn't go. There's nothing there. There's no established number one guy, whether you think Zion is the guy or not. I just can't, can't, man. He's a failure. I'm gonna say he's a failure, but he's a failed experiment in New Orleans. And it's gonna take a lot of balls for a player to just say, "I'm gonna sign with New Orleans. I think I can make something work here." But you're stuck in a hard spot to where you gotta learn to win with what you got. You gotta at least like push for a playoff spot, push for a play-in spot. Okay, now I'm in the play-in. I start getting guys like Jimmy Butler, guys like possibly Austin Reeves, guys in that realm, that stratosphere. Not the top guys like Giannis, Luca, Sabonis. I'm putting Sabonis up there with them. Uh, KD, AD, just those top guys. They're not gonna want to come there. But if you push for a play-in spot, you can get guys like Austin Reeves, Jimmy Butler, probably Tyler Hero, Bamonte, Femi Adebayo.
Full
That's his
name.
full name.
I did not know
The
that.
man who dropped 83. So yeah, you can it's a process. It's a
Yeah.
process.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody's willingly going to go to New Orleans, at least people of a certain quality, you know? So that's why it's so important. You build through the draft, you build through these trades. And whenever you have no draft pick, it's pretty tough to build. So, yeah, they're
What are
definitely
they thinking?
caught between a rock and a hard place right now. And I think that a
That's crazy.
direction, I think a rebuild should be established. You go, just blow it up, man. Go the Thunder route. Get a bunch of picks. Take on some bad contracts. Maybe you luck into you trade for some young guy who happens to turn into SGA. It's probably not likely, but there's always a chance, you know?
Yeah.
I think though, and the West got better, man. You look at the Jazz. Got Jaren Jackson, got the second overall pick. You could argue the Kings. No, the Kings still suck. The Mavericks are getting better. Kyrie's coming back. Cooper Flag's having another year under his belt. I mean, the
Hmm.
Rockets are getting better. Maybe not. The Spurs are getting better. Thunder aren't going anywhere. Nuggets, Suns got better. It's just so
Yeah.
the West is so loaded and there's no real room for you. I think now is a time to really pull the plug, say, hey, we're not going to be good for a long time, and that's okay. Because whenever will become good again, we'll be great. You don't want to shoot. You want to be really good or really bad. Don't want to be in the middle. So I got to say about my
Felt
Pelicans, man.
felt like yesterday, man. We was at that game. Screaming,
Oh,
Jose, 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 Jose.
what a
Man,
time.
that was a time. Oh, man.
4 years ago. 4 years ago. Now we're here, but oh, we had some
Wow,
great
bro.
seats. Had some great seats too. For those
Amazing
listening,
seats.
we bought some tickets, I think off Fan or SeatGeek, and one of the seats was not real somehow. And they put us we were supposed to be like at the nosebleeds, and I guess because the seat was just non-existent, we were down like not courtside, but not far from it, like lower level, maybe seventh or eighth row. It was incredible. Oh, it was
It was
awesome.
amazing. It was hype, bro. It was
It
so hype.
was. They lost the game,
Crowd
but
was yeah.
Hump's not even a Pelicans fan.
I'm not a Pelicans fan at all, but I am a Jose Alvarado fan. I'm definitely a Jose Alvarado fan, man. That guy is amazing to watch. He
Yeah,
could possibly get a ring this year. He's played
he
for
could.
what, the Knicks?
Yeah, he's with the Knicks. Yeah,
Balling.
ultimate energy
Pat
guy.
Bev 2.0.
Good for him too. He grew up in New York, so he's got all the family up there and everything. Yeah, we still miss him over here with the Pelicans. Uh-huh.
Jose. Shout out Jose.
There you go. It was a big GTA. One of the iconic moves in basketball. Actually happened to me in intramurals this year. I wasn't paying attention. Somebody got me. Look at
Oh
that.
man.
Influencing the
Lock
youth.
in, man. Lock in.
Was not locked
Lock
in.
in.
We lost that game too, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. For all my music listeners out there, Drake released not one, not two, but three albums last Friday. And I'm a big Drake fan, or I've been growing into more of a Drake fan. Um, he has some good songs, some bad ones too, but is what it is. So, in the spirit of his recent um album release, me and Hump here have a bracket on what songs or what albums are going to progress versus not, almost like a March Madness style um type deal. So first we have the one seed Take Care versus the eight seed Scorpion. What you thinking here, Hump? Who's moving on?
Am I allowed to be biased or are we just gonna put bias aside here?
Now, what do you like more? That's what we're talking about. What would you listen to first? Take Care, the album Take Care or Scorpion? It's completely up to you.
I'm probably gonna go take care.
I 100% agree with you there. Scorpion's okay. Well, Scorpion, what came out 2018? Nice for what?
Yeah.
Jaded. Um,
It's the one with the I just flipped the switch. That nonstop?
Nonstop, yeah.
Nonstop.
Um, but
Finesse.
Take Care is something different.
Take care is different, man. Take care
The
is just
intro
different.
Over My Dead Body, headlines, Shot for Me, Crew Love, Marvin's Room, cameras, good ones. Yeah, this is a one seed for a reason. The motto, I didn't realize that was on here. Uh, hell yeah, fucking right with Lil Wayne. Yeah, man, I think this is a 5 game series, if a 5 game series.
Four,
Take
four,
Get
four.
the brooms out.
Get the
Yeah.
brooms out. Get the brooms out. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close.
Okay, next we got the 5 seed. Um, the 5 seed, What a Time to Be Alive versus the 4 seed Views. What you got?
What a time to be alive. No, I'm gonna go views. I'm gonna go views. I'm gonna go
I got,
views.
I got
I'm
Views
gonna
as
go
well.
views. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
views.
I hadn't
I
really
think
listened to Views much until recently, but it's a pretty good one. It might have upset potential as well, in my opinion.
that was a time.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my goodness. It dropped right before summer. So
Yeah.
it was like, oh my goodness. 2016.
Let me get you some songs, man. One Dance, Baby. Hotline Bling, Views, um, Controlla. I'm over here looking at the Western Road Flows. Turn a 6 upside down. It's a 9 now. Got 9. Feel No
Mm.
Ways. Yeah, I think
Feel away, feel away.
this one,
I try
think
with
of
you.
What a Time. What song? What a Time to Be Alive? That's with Drake and Future
Uh,
Jump, man.
yeah.
It's a good one,
Got that
but
one like long song there that I like. Let me go see. 30 for 30 freestyle. It's one of my favorite Drake songs of all time.
really,
It's
Jump,
a hard
man.
song.
Yeah, Jump Man's the only one. 4 games for me. 4 games, Views gets the sweep.
Yeah.
4 games as well.
4 games. Bring out the brooms for the 6666666.
Okay, now we got the two seed. Nothing was the same versus So Far Gone.
Nothing was the same, bro. Like this one, I'm not gonna say it's a sweep. I'm gonna say this is in five. But I mean, nothing was the same, bro. I think that was my first album that I listened to of Drake. That
Really?
was peak,
I think
peak.
that's like, yeah, yeah. I'm going four here. Four with Nothing is the same.
Hmm. Okay,
Par
okay.
Pound Cake, Paris Morton Freestyle. Furthest Thing, Tuscan Leather, excuse me, Started from the Bottom. Um, Come Through. What's that one? Hold On, We're Going Home as well. Yeah. This first round has not been too competitive.
At all, man.
Okay, now we have the three seed. If you're reading this, it's too late versus Thank Me Later.
If you're reading this, it's too late. I'm gonna go
Energy,
if you're reading this, it's too late.
Jungle, Six Man, 6 p.m. in New York. Yeah, I had that one as well. I have
That
to.
one might go to seven. That might go to seven. Might go to seven.
Oh, yeah, there's one with Lil Wayne in here I love.
Yeah, that might go to
Oh,
seven.
Over. Oh, Fancy. Fancy's got one of the best outros. Have you ever heard Unforgettable?
Unforgettable. Is that the one with song by Nas?
No, I don't think so. No.
Or is this the Drake version? I don't think I've heard
No.
this one.
You definitely heard like the
I
Let
probably
Me
have. I just
Know. Like, on TikTok, it's like,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
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 Oh, they
Okay.
got Miss Me Too. Yeah, this is going seven.
Yeah. Shut it
Yeah.
down, down, down.
Yeah. Oh, this is a tough one.
Seven and double OT. I don't know if I want to stick with my pick now, bro.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Thank Me Later here. It doesn't matter because regardless here, they're not getting past Nothing Was the Same. But I think I might go Thank Me Later.
We might
That's
have to.
one.
Just
Okay.
off the fact of Fancy.
Yeah.
Such a
Okay.
such a great song.
That is a good one. You got Lil Wayne too, Miss Me. Yeah, I have a soft spot for Lil Wayne, pause, but yeah. Okay, now we got the four seed versus the one seed. Views versus Take Care.
Uh I'm gonna go views, man.
Oh, dude, I like Views more too.
I gotta go views. This
I
is an
was,
upset. Oh my god, it's an upset.
yeah, I like Views more.
God, it's an upset. In seven upset. Oh my goodness.
I
Views is
feel
so
like
great.
Take Care is more a lot of slower Drake. In
And I
Views, you're
love it.
getting, yeah, and it's great, but in Views, you're getting a little bit of a Drake variety. Like Weston Road Flows, man, you got nine. Man, what's that one song we just talked about? Uh, Feel No Ways, One Dance. I had Views here too. Taking the four versus one upset. If you got a problem with us, let us know in the comments. We'll come to your house and we'll settle this like men.
We'll sell this. Yeah, like men, we'll sell
Like men.
this.
Like men. We'll settle this. Got Views going on to the championship now. Our last one. To see who meets Views in a championship. If you're reading this, it's too late versus Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing was the same.
Yeah, I have the same. I have the same. I think that the run, I'm sorry. Nothing Was the Same versus Thank Me Later, which is the one
Oh,
with we just talked about. I had Nothing Was the Same.
uh,
Thank Me Later
yeah,
after
still nothing. What? Yeah, yeah,
this is going six. I wouldn't give it a 7 game series, but this is going six.
yeah.
There's just something about Nothing Was the Same, man. I think it probably was the first time I'd ever heard Drake growing up, and it maybe there's a little bit of nostalgia factor in it. I'm not for sure, but
I
it's
hate that it's there for me, but I mean, it's still an overall good album. Like
mhm,
it's that good, bro.
yeah, agreed. Okay, to settle the best Drake album out of these eight, we have the finals. Views versus Nothing Was the Same. I think it might be Views. I think it just might be Views, man. Like I said, like we just talked about, there's just something about the variety here.
I
So
don't
like,
think people realize like how influential that album really was, bro. That took him from just a rap artist under Lil Wayne to a pop artist. He went to a pop artist. Like he was everybody was hitting the Hotline Bling. It went quadruple platinum in my crib. It went stupid in the car. And at school, when he used to hit that,
yeah,
you know how many memes we done got
yeah.
from
I
this?
was just thinking about
Oh
that.
my goodness. I mean, it's just people will say it's one of the greatest albums ever made. So I,
To be honestly, ranked as a four seed is kind of low here. By the way, this ideas came off of TikTok. I'll shout out the creators here in a second once I pull up the video. Shout out to Give Me Five on TikTok. The album, or I'm sorry, the ranking, the seating of these albums were done by them. So shout out to these guys for this idea. But
a lot of albums got snubbed, but
yes, agreed.
Give Me Five. I'm not gonna hold that against y'all here. It's okay. I think some
Great.
other albums should have made it in, but I'm not gonna hate.
Oh yeah, I think I've been listening to CLB lately. CLB's
Great
got some.
album.
CLB's pretty good.
Great album.
Which one? On not honestly, Her Loss. I've listened. That one's pretty solid
Yes.
too.
More
Specifically
Life.
in Silence, More Life. Yes, yes. With Drake's dad on the
Yes.
cover. That's a good one. Passion Fruit. Man, what else? Do Not Disturb. Great song.
Yes.
Just
Free Smoke.
Free Smoke. Just
You know
get
even
up the Drake
Alonzo
bit.
Ball
Huh?
freestyle on that? Alonzo Ball had a freestyle over Free Smoke.
Really?
Yes.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to the Ball family.
Z013Bs. Back again, don't leave. It was
Shout
so
out to the
funny,
Ball
bro.
family. Man, I
Shout
miss
out to
whenever they
them.
were on top. I miss when they were on top, man.
Man,
Mm. One more thing before we get out of here. Hump, I don't know about you, but I've seen the Michael Jackson movie, and it was the best movie I've ever seen.
still haven't seen it, unfortunately.
Hump,
It's my fault. I still gotta go see it.
dude, you
I
need
still
to
gotta go see it.
you need to go
I
see
got a
it,
lot of
man.
movies to catch up on, man. I gotta see that, and I gotta see Mario.
Yeah. I haven't seen Mario either. But man, let me tell you, I went to the movies with somebody and like the chairs reclined and like their chair was like all the way back, just kind of relaxed. And I was up here like you seen that meme with a guy playing video games who like sitting upright.
Lock in, yeah,
I was so locked in, man. It was like the best movie I'd ever seen. And probably because I didn't know a whole lot about Michael Jackson. Like the dude's father was crazy. Um, a dude just yeah, you could tell he had a lot of trauma in his childhood, and that's why he kind of turned out
100%.
to be kind of
Yeah,
odd. But oh man, you gotta go see that movie. At least when it comes out, you gotta tell me what you think about it.
I will, man. I've been saying I gotta go see it. All my friends have seen it like 4 times, so
Yeah. Oh,
I
it's
gotta
it's a
go.
movie. Yeah, it's a movie you can watch four times.
I definitely gotta go.
I've been listening to the soundtrack ever since. And like the people who are in that movie, like I think Jafar Jackson, who's Michael Jackson's nephew, and even the kid that plays young Michael Jackson, man, are incredible. They took their time in that movie and it was great. Great movie. Even Miles Teller's in it. He's pretty good too.
Yeah, definitely
Mm,
gotta see that.
good movie.
Amazing.
Good movie. That's gonna do it for me, Hump. You got anything to close us out with? Any advice
I
or
do have something to close us out with,
let's hear it, man.
ladies and gentlemen. May the 10th marked a year. That marked a year since KP came to me and said, "You want to do a podcast?" And I said, "You know what? Yeah, let's do a podcast."
A
And
year of
at the
being
time,
quiet.
I thought we were just gonna do it over the summer, and it was just gonna be little something funny. But no, man,
Yeah.
this has actually been amazing. It's made me lock in on sports so much more. When I say lock in on sports, so much more. I literally picked up the sports coaching minor here at LSU, bro. I've fallen in love with sports way more because of this. It's been amazing. I mean, a year.
A year. Wow, I can't believe it. I didn't even
This is
realize.
great, man.
I knew it was around
It's
this time, but yeah, that is great.
man. I just want to say thank you, bro. You really.
Oh man,
This
no.
was. I don't want to make you cry. I know. I know. I know. I just want to
I'm
say,
not
man,
gonna cry.
this has been amazing, bro. A year. We've been locked in on it. This is awesome, bro.
Yeah, Ben, man. It's
So
yeah, definitely. Man, I couldn't do this without you, man. I definitely think you're the life of the show.
likewise,
And
man.
it's
Likewise.
even bigger than sports. Just being able to keep up with you, keep in contact, hear your opinions or whatever. Maybe we might not agree on them
Yeah.
all. I think for the most part, we have pretty similar ideas and where the gaps in my sports knowledge you fill in for me. And oh yeah, man, it's crazy to think it's been a year. It's been awesome. Been awesome.
100%.
I
100%.
look forward to more years of this and hopefully, yeah,
Thanks.
adding some
We gotta
special
get
things for
we
the
gotta get
cat.
Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith 2 year celebration. He's gonna
That's
be
right.
on here. And
Stephen
we're
A.
gonna get Skip Bayless. And we might get Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp in here. All of us are gonna be in here and we're gonna debate about LeBron versus Michael Jordan. 2 year special. Just wait on it.
You heard it here. Hump's got those connections. We're gonna get it
Got the
done.
connections. Yes.
Anyways, you guys, that's been it from me, from Hump. We appreciate you guys listening and staying to the end. If you have any suggestions, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and we'll be back whenever we're back. And I appreciate you guys listening in. Yeah, like Drake said, like Drake's album, take care. Peace.